guys, welcome to today's video. It is another recipe video and today we are going to be making some energy balls. We are going to be making two different flavors today, but I will give you some substitutions and some tips on how you can make them according to your taste buds. Also, I'm going to apologize in advance if you can hear some drilling because we've got some neighbours who are having some work done, and if you are wondering why I am in a living room, it's because my kitchen is currently occupied. So the beauty of this recipe is that you can literally do it anywhere because all you need is a bowl and your ingredients, and you can just mix them all together, make them into little balls and pop them in the fridge, and that's your healthy treat done. Now, one of the frequently asked questions I get whenever I make something is, when would you eat this? So I personally would eat these either with my morning coffee, or if I'm out and about on the go, I'll pop them in my bag so I can have them when I'm traveling, as a healthy snack just throughout the day, as a pre-workout snack. Basically anytime you want. These are a vegan friendly recipe and you can make them gluten-free if you just sub the oats for gluten-free oats. It is also a sugar-free recipe, so no refined sugars added, and it is packed with good, wholesome, nutritious ingredients that are each going to give you benefits from the individual ingredients. So it's literally going to be a powerhouse full of energy. First up, all you need is about 125 grams of oats. Like I said, you can sub this for gluten-free oats if you want a gluten-free option. We're gonna mix all our dry ingredients in first, and then we'll mix in our wet ingredients. Now, oats are great because they contain B vitamins, they have something called beta-glucagon in them, and it's just a great source of slow releasing energy. So it will keep you full from the fiber that's in them and will give you sustained energy release throughout the day after you've eaten them. So then we want to go in with some flax seeds, some ground flax seeds. You can sub this for chia seeds instead if you prefer. I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons in. Now, flax seeds are great as well because they are packed with omega-3s, omega-3 healthy fats, which we all need. They're also a really good source of fiber, again, helping that digestive tract out. This particular brand, Linwood's, they do loads of different blends. So this one is a blend with vitamin D and biocultures. So obviously, if you live in the UK like I do, vitamin D is very important to supplement with or have in your diet because we just don't get that sunshine that we need on a daily basis. The other great thing about flax seeds is that they can soak up all the liquid and they become like a gel-like substance that will hold everything together. So you might hear about people using flax eggs in their recipe as a vegan alternative to eggs, and that's because it acts like a binding ingredient. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our nut butter. So I am going to use a blend of the 4-seed nut butter from bulk powders and the crunchy almond butter, just because I like them, they're my favorite. But you can use any nut butter. So we want about 125 grams of nut butter, so I'm going to split that in half, roughly 62.5 grams to be exact, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do about 60 grams each, which is about, I think it's about 2 tablespoons of each. So I pop the product on the scale first, press 0, and then take out how much you need. It's like the reverse method. So I love this 4-seed peanut butter because it contains like a blend of sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, linseeds within the peanut butter, and it gives a really nice texture and flavour, and it's also packed with omega-3s and oleic acid, which is all great healthy fats that are going to benefit our body. Want to try these nut butters out? I've left a link in the description box below, so if you shop through my link, I'll obviously be very appreciative of it. You don't lose out on anything, it just helps me out a little bit, so thank you. So far we've got the oats, we've got the flax seeds, we've got the nut butter. Now we're going to go in with the pure organic maple syrup We want pure, oh yeah, that looks so good. We want pure maple syrup because pure maple syrup is going to contain all the benefits, all the antioxidants and the goodness. People just think of maple syrup as like a pancake topper, but it's got so many great benefits, antioxidants being one of them. Okay, so this is our base. We've got the nut butter, the flaxseed, the maple syrup, and what was the other thing? Oats. So all we want to do is mix this up before we split them up and add our additional ingredients to make them different flavors. A cute little wooden spoon out to use to mix it, and instead I've ended up using my metal spoon. This is like an arm workout. Now we've got a base, we can split this into two and we can get into the fun part. I'm going to split half the mixture and put that into here. I think it's about 180 grams. Now for this one, I'm going to be making it like a chocolate flavour energy ball. And for this one, I'm going to do like a date and coconut flavour. So for the chocolate ones, I'm just going to add in about a tablespoon of cacao powder or cocoa powder. Cacao powder is just like a pure form of cocoa, and it contains like a bunch of antioxidants, magnesium, and a powerful source of energy. It does contain a little bit of caffeine too, so it does make it a really good thing to have before you work out. You just want to mix that up really well. It will become like a crumbly kind of texture, but you want to make sure it's just wet enough to be able to mold into little balls. So you might need to add like a dash of water or a dash more syrup just to get it to the right consistency. You can also pop some chocolate chips in there too to make it extra chocolatey. It's totally up to you. You can determine the chocolate power of these balls. That sounds so weird. Get in there with your fingers to mix it all up properly. For the other bowl, I'm gonna add in some coconut, desiccated coconut, and some chopped dates. So I've got about a tablespoon of desiccated coconut, and these are just some dates which I soaked overnight because I was gonna blend them into the balls, but I kind of changed my mind this morning and I've decided to just chop them up inside instead. The beauty of this recipe is that you can be versatile with it and add what you like, make it to your own taste preference or texture preference. Today we are going for soft and squidgy. So dates are going to add some really yummy sweetness. They're also packed with lots of vitamins because they are a fruit, but they're also quite high in natural sugars. So one date is more than enough. Mix that all up. Oh, they smell so good. Even though they're not baking, like all the aromas of just like the maple syrup, the date and the coconut just smell so good together. Oh, gonna add some cinnamon in there too because we love cinnamon. I mentioned this in my previous recipe vlogs. Cinnamon is just a really good, is it a herb? Do you call it? No, spice. It's a really good spice to help control insulin levels and your blood sugar levels because it has like receptors in them that basically, but yeah, it's just a great spice and it tastes yummy. It's got like a nice natural sweetness as well, so it's just a really nice addition in this recipe. So now we've got both our mixes, our chocolate mix and our date and coconut mix. Now if you want to be a little bit extra and take these to the next chocolate level, we can dip them in some chocolate once we've rolled them up into balls. I'm going to show you how to make sugar-free, healthier chocolate that you can roll these balls in. Or you can just use standard dark chocolate or any chocolate you like, or just put some chocolate chips in them like I said before. totally up to you. Okay, so for this recipe you would usually need cocoa butter. I don't have any cocoa butter, so this is actually gonna just be a big experiment. I'm gonna hope for the best, but it should work. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. So all you need is some coconut oils, cocoa or cacao powder, and some maple syrup. I'm gonna go in with about a tablespoon of coconut oil in a little pan. So while we've got the double chocolate balls sitting in the fridge to set, I'm just going to roll up these date and coconut balls and just talk you through a few other substitutions you can make ingredients wise. So you can also add in chia seeds, which is another great source of omega-3 fats, healthy fats. You can add in some dried blueberries or any dried fruit you want to make like blueberry muffin flavored ones, or white chocolate cranberry is another good combination. So you just add white chocolates and cranberry. Also, the different nut butters you use are gonna change the flavor a little bit. So you can use almond, cashew, pistachio. Like I said, the ones on bulk powders, they have like honey and coconut, triple nut butter, which is like a hazelnut and cashew and peanut butter, I think, or almond butter. You can also add protein powder to make them a high protein based energy ball. And the reason why these are energy balls is because each of these ingredients are packed with nutritious benefits, and you're gonna get the healthy fats from things like the nut butter, the coconut oil in the chocolate that we made, and you're going to get both slow and sustained energy release from the carbohydrates like the oats, as well as fast acting sugars and carbohydrates from like the maple syrup and dates, as well as incorporating a load of vitamins and healthy goodness with it. So it's not just an energy ball. These little balls of goodness have so many good health benefits coming with them. Right, I've got my cuppa. Time for the taste test. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've ever made this recipe. Little disclaimer there. So it was all a complete experiment. That's what I usually do with all of my recipes. Like, I take inspiration from different people, different recipes, and like cooking programs, etc. And then I just make my own up using my own kind of quantities and different ingredients. So anyway, let's give these chocolate balls double chocolate energy balls a taste. That is, honestly, it literally tastes like a chocolate truffle. Just look, oh my god. Especially if you like dark chocolate or just rich chocolate, this is for you. This flavour is. I cannot get over it. Okay, I'm gonna compose myself. We've still got the coconut date ones to go. Guys, you need to try these out, honestly. They taste like they're not healthy. So guys, if you make this recipe, please comment below, let me know what you think. Let me know if you make any substitutions and if you make them a different way. I would love to know. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and you found it useful. If you did, please do share with your friends and family. Give it a little thumbs up and make sure, if you're new here, that you subscribe to my channel, because it just really helps support me and I would really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next one. Bye. It's literally gonna be a powerhouse. So it's and it is packed with that was amazing.